Hey guys, it's Leanne at Dark Roots Creations. Welcome back to my channel. This week I have a book haul. I was inspired to do this book haul because I was cleaning out my desk and I came across a bunch of Barnes & Noble gift cards. So that was free money to me, and I haven't done a physical book haul in a while, so I figured why not? So the first book I got is The Four Dead Queens by Astrid Schulte, and this is a YA fantasy book. It takes place in a city of Quidara, and the main character is a girl named Carolee, and she's a liar, a thief, and she winds up stealing a package from this upstanding, truthful citizen, Varen. Varen attempts to get the package back from her, and in the midst there's some kind of conspiracy, and the four queens of Quidara wind up dead. So they need to join forces to clear their names and to figure out what happened with the queens. And in the midst of that, there's a little bit of a budding romance, and I don't know, I guess we're gonna see what happens. This is dubbed as an action-packed murder mystery, so with some deadly consequences. So I'm intrigued to find out what that's about. I also think this is a really pretty cover. The next book I have is The Lies of Locke, Lamora by Lynch. And this is the first book in the Gentleman Bastard series. This is about an orphan named Locke Lamora who he dodges like death and slavery, and he is taken under the wing by a con artist. And so then he learns the trade, and he becomes the leader of a group of other thieves known as the Gentleman Bastards. And they really rise up in the crime world. They even get noticed by like the underworld boss and of course some other enemies. So it's sort of a life and death game of who's gonna make it. The second book in that series I also picked up, and that is Red Seas Under Red Skies. I didn't look at what the back of this book says because I don't want to spoil myself in case there's things in the first book I don't want to already know what happens. But I got that one too. And then I also picked up the third book in the series, The Republic of Thieves. Now my understanding is Lynch has intended to write 7 books, and so far everybody's still longingly waiting for the 4th book. I kind of get like a George R.R. Martin vibe with that, but considering this guy's only 1 year younger than me, I'm confident that he can, you know, live to finish the series. The next book I picked up is The Blood Brothers by Nora Roberts. This is the first book in the Signs of Seven trilogy, and it takes place in a town called Hawkins Hollow, where on the 7th year of the 7th day of the 7th month, strange things happen. And it began when 3 boys went on a camping trip, and they started feeling some evil and sensing some strange things. So now it's 21 years later, and one of the boys, Caleb, is, you know, now he's a man, and he's starting to sense those same things again. At the same time, this writer, Quinn, comes to the town to hopefully write a book about, you know, the goings on in this town, and she immediately senses the evil as well as a connection to Caleb. So that's the first book. I also picked up the second book, which is The Hollow. Again, I didn't read this because I didn't want to spoil something for myself. And I also picked up the third book, which is The Pagan Stone. So now what a formula that Nora follows is there'll be 3 couples in the first book, and the first book will be about one set of couples, second about the second, third about the third couple, but there's like the overall arcing main story. So I'm guessing each one of these books is going to be about one of the couples or one of the boys and a love interest that he finds, because they are romance books. But the overall story will be about the 7 and the evil and I guess whatever comes along with that. So I did pick up another trilogy by Nora Roberts called The Chronicles of One. The first book is Year One. And this is about a sickness that takes over the world on either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. And half the population's gone. the grid comes down, government collapses, and while like science and technology have fallen, magic is rising, and a lot of evil magic with that as well. And I don't know why, I just realized I picked up a lot of evil books. I don't know why, but anyway, so this also follows a similar formula to the other ones where there's 3 couples, and it's how they're really navigating through this world now, who's a friend, who's a foe, who they could trust, who they can't, and where they can possibly go to get to safety. So this is the first book. I did pick up the second book, which is Of Blood and Bone. And again, I didn't read the back because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. And the third book is The Rise of Magicks, which I think this is a gorgeous cover. And again, it's probably going to follow the same type of formula. There's 3 couples. Each couple will have their romance in the book, and the overall arc will be this evil and the sickness, or the fallout from the sickness, and how they're going to move past it into, I guess, a new world. So that's it. That's all the books I've picked up today. I'm pretty excited to read all of them, actually. Please let me know down below if you've read any of them, or if you have any suggestions about which ones I should read first. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.